What is going on, everyone? This is Eric back with Classic Cards, here for another video in our SP mini series. And today we have a different one, 1996 SP. Of course, this is by Upper Deck, as always, in this series. And this is a 188 card set. Probably the big rookie they consider one of the big rookies would be Darin Erstad, one of my faves back in the day. He caught the 2002 last out for the Angels to seal the deal. Always super quick to first base. So loved him. But there's also Edgar Rentaria, Bobby Abreu, Jermaine Dye, and Jason Schmidt prospect card. So I consider that, he's in that same subset there. So let's see, 1996, we got 30 foil packs. Man, they really loaded us up back then. So let's open the box so we can check it out, get these little logos out of the way here. So like I said, 188 card set, 8 cards a pack. The first 20 are those Premier Prospect foils like I've seen, so similar to something like 1995 that we saw before in the series. And the last 3 cards in the set, 186 to 188, those are checklists. We got Hideo Nomo, Cal Ripken, and Ken Griffey Jr. on those. So some big names back in the day. Just looking at this, there's also kind of one weird, interesting card in the whole set while I was looking over it. Alan Bennis and Andy Bennis both share one card in this release. Card 152, and it's kind of like a Bennis Brothers card, so it's kind of weird. But we will go through this. It looks very similar to what we'll be seeing as far as like the box to 1997. As far as the presentation, so here we go. We got the packs here, 1996. Pretty simple. Kind of looks like a mini 1993 pack right there. Love that. So let's get into it. There are 6 insert sets. There are also 2 promo sets. I'm not sure if we'll be seeing any of those or exactly how you got it. But right off the bat, Ken Griffey Jr., one of the checklists. So one of the 3. And there it is, Ken Griffey Jr. Doesn't look like the packs were subject to, too much shaking around. Looks like the foil's pretty good on there. So there's one of those Ken Griffey Jr. foil checklists. And here's the design, of course. Troy Percival. Love Troy Percival. Mark McGwire, Big Mac, of course, his home run chase back in the day with none other than Sammy Sosa was just crazy. So Chan-Ho Park, we have here Travis Fryman, Terry Steinbach, and we have one of the Premier Prospects, John Wasden. So a couple of those guys that I named will be looking out for a card that looks like this of theirs. There's the back of that. Here's the base again, kind of like a little wood grain on the side. Nice. Foil back, which is interesting. So I got the foil on the front. The border's not foil, but the back looks like complete foil. So pretty cool on that. Premier Prospects, we will start a stack of those. Those Premier Prospects, like I said, 20 of those cards in the set, so we'll be seeing those every now and then. It looks like we got the big one. The big rookie card that they consider the biggest rookie name in this. Here it is, Darin Erstad. Let's just take it off the bat. Boom! Premier Prospects. Darin Erstad. Since I have some sleeves off to the side, we'll toss it in there. Look at that. That is one of the cool ones right there. Nice foil background. Darin Erstad SP logo there. Old California Angels logo. Sweet. So out of the second pack, we got, one of the big cards that we were looking for. Me especially, being an Angels fan, big Darin Erstad. A lot of Darin Erstad cards in my PC over the years. So here we go. Ramon Martinez, Carlos Garcia, John Valentine, Randy Johnson, big unit. Back with the Mariners there. Love that one. Look at that. Randy Johnson. Let's make a stack of some of our other big guys here. We saw Big Mac, Mark McGwire. Let's just throw them in there. See how many we can get. And I know Mark McGwire's not a Hall of Famer, but there's Mike Mussina. He's a Hall of Famer. Look at that right there. young Mike Mussina. And do we have it here? Yeah, Kenny Lofton and Ken Griffey Jr. There's the kids base card. Love that one. So we already got 2 Griffey cards, the checklist and the base, 1996 SP. Already hit our premier prospects, obviously. Big Darin Erstad. Sweet, sweet right there. And only a couple packs down, so not too bad. Here we go, another checklist, and this one's going to be the Hideo Nomo here. And interesting, they have Hideo Nomo hitting. He's a pitcher. And it says right there, National League leading 236 strikeouts in 1995, establishing a Dodgers rookie record. So that's our second checklist. There's only one more of those. We've got something special coming up. Might be an insert. It looks like one of those special FX. Those are 1 in every 5 packs, but we'll get to it. Here we go. Bobby Bonilla. There's a Cal Ripken Jr. Can't go wrong with the Cal Ripken. Look at that. Whoo! With the Orioles. Mr. Attendance. Will Clark right there on the Rangers. It's an interesting red and blue jersey there. And let's see what else we got. Michael Tucker. And a Premier Prospects. We have Chris Snopek. So John Wasden, Chris Snopek, not 2 the ones that we're looking for. And here is our special FX. Let's get the Benito Santiago out of the way on the Phillies. Interesting. Special FX. This is going to be a Jim Edmonds. So this is pretty dang sweet right here. Look at that. Special FX. They call it, on the box, they call it a hollow view. As Upper Deck likes their special names. Hollow views or Superba foils. All that good stuff. But this one looks pretty dang good condition. Jim Edmonds, love him back in the day on the Angels, Cardinals. Great center fielder out there in the outfield. Jim Edmonds. So looking at the special effects as far as the inserts and the odds there. These are, they say 1 in every 5 packs on the box is a 48 card set. So this is probably like the big insert, I guess you could say, in this series. These special effects, so 48 cards, 1 in every 5 packs. So we'll be seeing some more of these, hopefully. And they do have a red of these die cut, and it still is all 48 cards in that red, and that is 1 in every 75 packs. So 1 in every 75 packs, a 48 card set. That's going to be a little tough to put together. Alright, here we go. We have another checklist, and it's the Cal Ripken Jr. So we can mark all 3 checklists off our list, or our checklist. Cal Ripken, Hideo Nomo, and Ken Griffey Jr. right there. All 3. Continuing on here, Tim Nehring, looking like he's wincing in some pain there. Ozzie Smith, the Wizard, put him over in the big boy pile. Brett Boone, getting some height there. There's Andre Dawson again with the Marlins. We saw another 1995 Marlins Andre Dawson card. Orlando Merced. And here's another insert after our, let's see, Billy Wagner right there, Premier Prospects card. Cal Ripken Jr. So this is an insert set. They call it the Ripken Collection, or the Cal Ripken Jr. Collection. 1 in every 45 packs. So this might as well be our hit of the box. We'll see. Nice foil there, Cal Ripken. It's a 5 card set. And it actually looks like there's 22 cards here. Interesting. So you never can get 100% research on some of these until you open up the box. So this looks like 22 cards, all Cal Ripkens. And this is number 1945. 1 in 45 packs right there. Big card. Cal Ripken. Love it. So we hit the big Darin Erstad prospect and Cal Ripken. Let's see if we can get some of these other big guys. Who's this? Is this Ruben Rivera. I thought it might have been Edgar Rentaria. It might be another decent one. So here we go. Brad Radke, Todd Hundley, Rafael Palmeiro right there. Looking like he's, is he on the mound pitching there? What are you doing, Rafael? Interesting. Interesting picture there. Interesting picture of a pitcher, but not a pitcher. Carlos Delgado, Kevin Appier. Kevin Appier, weird check face. Yep, check, he's making a weird face. Todd Zeal. There's a Sammy Sosa. Back in 1996. He was definitely posting the home runs. Posted 30 homers, 30 steals in a season twice in his career. It says here already on this 1996. And back in 1995, he hit 36. Of course, he would go on to hit 60 a couple times. 60, at least 60 a couple times. And neither of those times he was leading in home runs. Kind of sucks. So here we go. Premier prospects, Ruben Rivera. That's probably the best one out of the ones we've gotten, aside from the Darin Erstad, of course. And we have another checklist, doubles, duplicate of Cal Ripken. So if we're going to get a duplicate, Cal Ripken is never a bad one. Also looks like we have another special effects coming up, so it's pretty sweet. We've got Larry Walker. Here we have Johnny Damon, back young Johnny with the Royals. And a Kareem Garcia, premier prospect, so there it is. Tim Nehring again, so that's our first duplicate of the base, if I'm correct. Lenny Dykstra, Brett Boone, and our special effects is none other than Cal Ripken Jr. So look at that. Looks like a little, the hollow view foil or whatever like that. That surface kind of takes a little damage. I don't know if you can see that, but that's pretty sweet right there. Look at that, Cal Ripken. Boom, special effects, Cal Ripken. So we've got two of them already, Jim Edmonds and Cal Ripken. One in every 5 packs, like I said, but there's 48 names in here, so you definitely can miss. Definitely can miss on that. So that is pretty sweet. One of the better cards in the whole set. See if we can get, like, what, I don't know, Derek Jeter, one of those or something like that. Hideo Nomo checklist, another duplicate checklist. So getting to about almost have 2 sets of those. Bobby Bonilla back on the Orioles, even though he's still getting paid by the Mets today. Greg Jeffries, a big rookie back in the day who disappointed a lot of people. Let's see here. In 1995, he hit 306, 11 homers, 69 runs, 56 RBIs. So not bad. Will Clark again. Raul Mondesi, haven't seen that one. Albert Bell on the Indians. Love Albert Bell. Jeff Montgomery and another Angels premier prospect. This one, Todd Green. Todd Green. Not too bad, Todd Green. Alright, next pack. There's 30, so we're trying to go in through here quickly. Doug Drabeck on the Astros. Look at that Astros uniform and logo. It's pretty interesting there. Pretty cool. Doug Drabeck. Uh-oh, Mickey Morandini. There's Rafael Palmeiro pitching again. Do we have another special effects? I think we do. Let's check it out. Chan-Ho Park. Ray Durham, our premier prospect, is Oswaldo Fernandez with the Giants. Love those premier prospects. Hopefully we get all 20. What did I say? There's 20, yeah. Rafael Palmeiro, Alex Rodriguez. So there's A-Rod, 2 years after his iconic SP card. So that's not too bad there. Alex Rodriguez. Pretty cool there. Look at him jumping on the back. I always love when they add another pitcher in there. 1995 Mariners, 232 average. With, what does he have? 5 home runs. So yeah, he has a couple more than that. Another special effects. This is Robbie Alomar. Roberto Alomar. Sweet. For 1 in every 5 packs, by my count, I think we're doing pretty well on those ones. Again, love that. 48 cards, so in this insert set. So 3 pretty good names. Roberto Alomar, Jim Edmonds, and then, you know, a big one, super big one, Cal Ripken. So definitely doing good on that one. Here we go. Rick Aguilera, Rico Bronya, Brady Anderson, sticking to Joe Carter. Joe Carter on the Blue Jays. Love Joe Carter. I love these little mini portraits. Kind of reminds me of 1984 Topps when they had that little mini, you know, face there. Love that. Craig Biggio on the Astros. Tagging somebody out. Looks like he thinks he got the call there. Craig Biggio. Love him. Frank Thomas. This is a weird card. This is a holy cow. Green Frank Thomas uni. That's pretty cool. Looks like he's handing somebody a ball back in their pen after signing it. Look how huge he is. The Big Hurt, Frank Thomas. Look at him. He's leaning over because he can't fit in that portrait frame on the back of the card. Whoo! 308 average in 40 homers in 95. So he was cranking out like a machine, like he is. The Big Hurt green green White Sox uniform. Ryan Sandberg, there's another big one. Love that ball. Look at it. Love when they catch the ball in the picture. And Edgar Rentaria. So there's one of the other big premier prospects. You know, they don't consider this a rookie card. This is the only really rookie that they consider any big name. But there is Edgar Rentaria. So we will slide our box over, try to get some of the, as we do, some of the big cards on the screen. We have our Cal Ripken, Roberto Alomar, Darin Erstad, Edgar Rentaria. We have our checklist. Got a Ken Griffey. And of course that Cal Ripken Jr. one in every 45 packs. That's been our biggest one so far. So let's keep going. Let's see what we get. Looks like a Frank Thomas insert on the backs. Oh, I know what one of these is. We haven't seen this yet, which is interesting, because I think these are one in every 5 packs as well. So we've seen the 3 special effects and none of these marquee matchups coming up. Let's check it out. They're also pretty cool. Jose Valentin. There's Moises Alou, forever linked to the Steve Bartman incident in Chicago. Ron Gant, St. Louis. Alex Gonzalez, another Blue Jay. We have Chuck Finley, a couple Angels, and Jim Abbott. Look at Jim Abbott right there, batting. That's an interesting photo. You can see Jim Abbott only has one full, complete hand there. So, as a major league pitcher, Jim Abbott is just an amazing story. There he is pitching on the back there, as he did. So, great, inspiring individual there. And 3 Angels in a row. There's Tim Salmon, 1996 SP. That was definitely a big one back in the day. Look at that, 1995. His average was 330, hitting 34 homers, scoring 111 runs, 105 RBIs, and walked 91 times. Tim Salmon, wish he could have got one more homer, would have hit the 300 mark, but no biggie. Tim Salmon, one of my personal faves. And here we go. We have one of the, you can see right there, marquee. These are called marquee matchups. This one is a Frank Thomas. This is a marquee matchups. The base marquee matchups, which is, this one is blue. And it kind of, there's 20 cards in the set. And so each card has a pair. So somebody is right here and it says matchups right here. It's kind of made to look like a marquee, one of those signs. There's also red border ones which are die cut here. Those are pretty sweet. Those being 1 in 61 packs. So we'll see if we can get one of those. But as far as our inserts, our 1 in 5 inserts, the special effects, we've gotten 3. So that was our first marquee matchups. Let's continue on. Love these packs. Not too hard to open. Kind of just rip right out. Brian Hunter. Walt Weiss, Brady Anderson on the Orioles, Chili Davis. Chili Davis back in the day. Here we go, another one of them green uni pictures, Rangers green uni, Ken Hill. Interesting. Raul Mondesi, Tony Phillips, and George Arias, Premier Prospects. Angels, Premier Prospects. Not the best. Moving along. Hideo Nomo, base 1996 SP card. So we chased him in 1995. His Premier Prospect. He was in that set the year before this. And then boom, he gets his base card. So that was a big one back in the day. BJ Surhoff. Wally Joyner. And who we have? Barry Larkin doing some training there. That's pretty cool. Always good to get Barry Larkin. Geronimo Barroa, Kevin Mitchell on the Sox, on the Red Sox. Kevin Mitchell, and a John Smoltz. We know John Smoltz, love him, great pitcher. Look at that. Forgot about our big boy pile. Might have missed a couple of them. Jimmy Haynes, premier prospect. Next pack. Just as I was talking about how they're easy to open, this one giving me a little bit of issues here. So let's flip these around, and we have William Van Landingham. Could barely fit his name on the card there. Dennis Martinez, Ron Gant again. There's JT Snow, young JT Snow with the Angels. That was a big one back in the day. Jeff Kent. Jeff Bagwell, so double Jeffs. There's Jeff Bagwell. Paul Molitor. Nice. Hall of Famer. Premier prospect, Ray Ordonez. So, not too bad there. Jeff Kent on the Mets, of course, most notably on the Giants. I've heard he's not too nice of a guy, and that's kind of one of his biggest obstacles into the Hall of Fame, but poor guy. Brad Radke, Todd Hundley, Denny Nagel on the Pirates, Carlos Delgado again, Blue Jays, another Jeff Bagwell, not too bad there. Brian Jordan, Bip Roberts, and a Mike Grace, Phillies premier prospect. So I'm not thinking we have, another Cal Ripken insert in our future, but we do have some of these more, 1 in 5 special effects. We're looking for some more of those. So let's see what this one is. This is a marquee matchups. Rick Aguilera. This pack's a little stuck together. Rico Braga. There's Javi Lopes. Joe Carter again. Andre Dawson. Dennis Eckersley on the Cardinals. Look at that stash. He's still got the stash in 1996. Pretty good there. Jeff Conine. And here's another piece of a marquee matchups one. Not sure if it's going to be the Frank Thomas pair buddy one, but we'll see. Marquee matchups. Again, this is the base one. They could say marquee matchups blue. Ray Ordonez right there. So if we put this together, you can kind of get the idea that you have right there. So I guess you kind of got to match up the stadium backgrounds in the back. These stadiums definitely different. But that's what it is. And the die cut, you can kind of imagine it being a cutout sign. So pretty cool there. More packs. Let's take one from the very bottom. Let's dig one out. Holy cow, we still have a lot of packs to go. Alright, they do give us 30. I think 1995 they gave us 32. Oh, and we got a marquee matchup. Roger Clemens. So there's Ivan Rodriguez. Interesting uni there. Love that one. We have Ryan Klesko. And here's the weird card I was talking about. Alan and Andy Bennis, the Bennis brothers. They share the card there. So it actually says Alan and Andy. Whoa! They're jumping away. And I guess it only shows one of them on the back. But there it is. Brothers. Pretty cool. Noticed that on the checklist. Thought that was kind of strange. Manny Ramirez. It's a young Manny. A couple years after his 1993 SP foil. Manny Ramirez. Paul O'Neill. Reggie Sanders. Cecil Fielder. And a Roger Clemens marquee matchups. That is not a bad one right there. So it doesn't, I don't know, let's see, is that, I was going to say, it doesn't look like the ballpark that we need to match up. No, it's not. So this one, it looks like maybe I guess they're going by no, it can't be the home field because this isn't Fenway. He might be at the Mets home stadium there, Ray Ordonez. If I looked at the checklist, I would have no problem matching them up. There we go, Hideo Nomo. I guess let's check the numbers. Looks like this one's got a 2 on it. So here we go. Ismael Valdez, Gary Gaetti. Old Gary Gaetti on the Cardinals there. Tail end of his career. There's a Red Sox Jose Canseco. Ooh, foil there, not too bad. Matt Williams. So get some players with, some more big following here. Earthquake. Randy Myers. We have Jay Buhner back on the Mariners. Carlos Baerga. And what is our marquee matchups going to be? It's a Hideo Nomo So that one's definitely not a stadium that we've seen before. So let's see if we can't match some of those up. 2 left sides, 2 right sides. Just as we were talking about it, we went from getting all special FX to now all marquee matchups inserts. So here we go. Ivan Rodriguez, Ryan Klesko. There's Roger Clemens batting. Well, that's kind of a weird one. Man, they like doing these pitchers batting to us. Interesting one. Roger Clemens. Throw that in the big boy along with, who else we got? Ivan Rodriguez. Pretty sure I threw John Smoltz in the common player pile. I'm sorry. Ricky Henderson, Pedro Martinez. So Henderson on the Padres, Pedro on the Expos there. Look at those, portraits. Those are pretty cool there. Pedro, we got a Wangan again with the Rangers uni. Chuck Knobloch and Paul Wilson is our premier prospect. So it probably feels like we're getting close to seeing most all the cards in that set. Still haven't seen the Bobby Abreu or Jermaine Dye. Also Jason Schmidt. So here we go. We have a special FX in this one. We got Mike Lansing, Justin Thompson, another premier prospect, Juan Guzman, and Fred McGriff, the crime dog. Fred McGriff, Tony Gwynn. That's a nice one there. Tony Gwynn on the Padres with some shades on hitting. That's the sweet one. Tony. Paul Shorrock. Paul O'Neill. Double Paul. I'm not sure why I threw him in the good player pile. And speaking of Tony Gwynn, look at that. Special FX. Tony Gwynn with the Padres. Hit special FX on the side. And of course the hollow view, as they call it. Hollow foil view, whatever. Some stats on the back. Basically saying he can hit anywhere, I'm sure. Holy cow. So we got the Tony Gwynn and Cal Ripken. Those are huge ones. Of course, can't forget Roberto Alomar and Jim Edmonds. They were definitely also good players back in the day. And let's see who we got. Sean Green on the Blue Jays. Sean Green was a big one. I remember him hitting 4 homers in one day with the Dodgers. Tom Glavine running. So they like to mess with us here with all these pitchers doing, having different stances than usual, or different photos here. Positions. Steve Finley. Manny Ramirez. Again, there's an Andy Pettitte with the Yankees. All you Yankees fans, Andy Pettitte fans. Mo Vaughn, couple Red Sox, and a twin here, Kirby Puckett. So a couple big names, couple big boys, Kirby Puckett, Mo Vaughn, and Richard Hidalgo, premier prospect. Looks like we have 9 packs left, something like that. We got a Barry Bonds marquee matchups. Too bad it's not the red die cut for the boy Nate, tops 85 401. And we got the base here. So Barry Bonds base card. Look at that right there. Throw that next to Griffey. Jim Thome and the Indians. That's a good one. That's a young Thome. 1995. You get 314. Not too bad. Wally Joyner again. There's Jim Edmonds' base card. So we saw the special effects right there, and there's his base card. Rondell White, couple duplicates, Andre Dawson, Kevin Seitzer, and here we have the marquee matchups. The right side of somebody goes together. Check that all at the end after we get it. See if we can get any matches. This one looks like MM8. So another right side there. Hopefully we get, what do we have? Let's say 2 more special FX cards, or 1 special FX, 1 more marquee matchups. That's what our odds basically tell us. So let's go through here. Glenn Allen Hill. Tony Gwynn base card, love it. Edgar Martinez, Hall of Famers, all over here. Kind of an interesting tidbit. I said there was 188 total cards in the base set. And out of those, including some of those checklists, there are 32 of the total 188 that are cards of Hall of Famers. So that is kind of interesting there. And here's the Jason Schmidt premier prospect. So I figured we'd hit him sooner or later. Jason Schmidt, All you, who's that? Giants fans. I definitely remember him on the Giants. There, he's on the Braves. And we got one of the other ones. Another one of the young Braves prospects back in the day. This one looks like a spicy pack because we have a special effect. So here we go. Derek Bell. John Wetland. Steve Finley. Sticking to Steve Finley, we have Russ Davis and Greg Vaughn. And here's our special effects. It's going to be a Dante Bichette. So not a bad one there either on the Rockies. Of course, his son Bo Bichette is mashing it up this past year. Harold Baines on the White Sox. He's a Hall of Famer. And Jermaine Dye. Here's our Jermaine Dye Premier Prospects card. So one of the ones I also named to look out for, chasing the Jason Schmidt Jermaine Dye at the end. We also got the Edgar Rentaria earlier and the Darin Erstad in the very, very beginning. So far we're on 5. Count that, 5 special FX cards. So if we do our math here, 30 packs in the box, and they tell us 5 cards per pack. Should we what? Maybe be hoping for one more? I don't know. Let's go. Let's check it out. It looks like it. Holy cow. Okay, it looks like we have a special FX red die cut. I think I even saw who it is, and too bad this box wasn't open back in the day because that would have been a huge card. So let's check this out. Let me see if I can get it on the back there. Alright, so just looking at those special FX, the red special FX, they look like this, but they're die cut and they're red. Odds are 1 in every 75 packs. So let's check it out. Kevin Apier again, Ray Langford. We have Wade Boggs, haven't seen him yet on the Yankees. That's a good one. Love Wade Boggs, got one of those Hall of Famers. Billy Wagner, Premier Prospects. Jose Valentin. And here we go down to our die cut red special FX. One of the big names back in the day, I think. Moises Alou. And here we go, Chipper Jones. That's a good one, we haven't seen it. And, oh, Randy Johnson. Okay, so that's even better than I thought. For some reason, I thought I saw the word Nomo there. So I was thinking maybe we would see a Hideo Nomo, but boom, look at that. Big unit, red, special FX, die cut. Boom. Look at that. So like I said, it is still a 48 card set in these red die cuts. 1 in 75 packs, that would be quite a tough set to put together. But we got one of them right here. Randy Johnson. So this might be one of the big hits. We were saying that Cal Ripken was probably going to be the big one, but you know, 1 in 45 packs isn't bad, but 1 in 75 definitely beats that. Wow. Ripken and Randy Johnson. Tough inserts here. Pretty sweet. So let's finish this box out. See what else we can get. Greg Coburn, Ruben Sierra. Do have to flip around back and forth. Roger Clemens again hitting. There's Mickey Tettleton, Rangers green uni. Wangan, Andy Ashby, Jack McDowell, and our Premier Prospects is Bobby Abreu. So I think that is the final, big name Premier Prospects card that I said that we should look out for. We hit it right there on the Astros. I, of course, remember Bobby Abreu winning the Home Run Derby one year. On the Phillies, he's on the Angels at one point. We did get a marquee matchups. Jeff Bagwell, let's see what it is. Ellis Burks, Mark Grace. Let's see what it looks like here. See if we have anybody to match it up to at the end. Jose Valentin, Brian McRae. Love all these foil cards. Another Ken Griffey Jr. He's got a duplicate Griffey's, duplicate kid foil cards. Love that. Popping some champagne there. Looks like he's celebrating. Gary Sheffield, young Gary on the Marlins with the donut with the very determined face there. Love that one. Ariel Prieto, and of course our Jeff Bagwell marquee matchups. This one's a lefty, not bad. We'll check that out again at the end as we do our little recap here, as we normally do. Chris Snowpeck on the back. Oh, we did get another special effect, so let's check it out. Hideo Nomo base, BJ Surhoff, there it is. You know, truth was waiting for him. David Justice. Get a good look at that one right there. Foil card, look at that. Not bad. On the Braves. Woo. Interesting foil backs. This one got a little, looks like manufacturer error there. The corner's not dinged, but foil kind of coming up. Not too bad. Still a Dave Justice card. Another earthquake. Gosh dang. This is the first time I'm wearing a baseball hat while filming, so won't do that again. There's Derek Jeter. So we got the Jeter. Nice. This is only 3 years after his Super SP card. Of course, his foil rookie 1993 SP. But boom, look at that right there. Derek Jeter 1996. Foil back right there. That's not a bad one. This is not a bad card. We have gotten a ton of cards, cool cards in this box. Here's a Chris Snopek Premier Prospects again. Alex Gonzalez, sticking to Craig Biggio, and our special effects is going to be a Sammy Sosa. So as far as the 48 card set, definitely, you know, hitting some of the good names on there. I don't think we struck out on a single one of these special effects cards. I think if, you know, Jim Edmonds and Dante Bichette is your smallest names, then, you know, that's still pretty dang good. There it is, Sammy Sosa. Our final 3 packs here. So here we go, final 3 packs. Will we get one last marquee matchups or one last special effects card? We've already seen a red special effects die cut Randy Johnson, one of the Cal Ripken collections. So I mean, I don't know how we can get better than that. Jose Canseco, of course. Seeing mostly duplicates here. Dean Palmer, Jay Buhner. There's a Kem Cannoniti, haven't seen that. Kind of looks like they erased the bottom of the card just because of the field there. Scott Brosius and a Jason Kendall Premier Prospects. Decent there. Jason Kendall, Pirates. Second to last pack. Ruben Rivera on the back. We've seen that one. Juan Guzman. Charlie Hayes. Fred McGriff again. So definitely shouldn't have you know, any issues putting this base set together. Barry Larkin, Chuck Finley. There's Eddie Murray. Look at that. Getting peace sign. I don't think we saw that one. There's on Indians. What's up, Eddie? And Bernard Gilkey on the Mets. Haha, love that one. Bernard Gilkey and a Ruben Rivera. All right. Final pack of 1996 SP. 1996 Upper Deck SP Baseball. We have a duplicate Edgar Rentaria on the back, and it doesn't look like we got one of those special inserts. So here we go. Sean Green, Tom Glavine, Jay Bell. Keep the names coming at us here. Pete Shorek, okay. Geronimo Barra, okay. John Smiley. I think I jinxed us here. Charles Johnson, and duplicate Edgar Renteria Premier Prospects. Not bad there on the Marlins. Enjoyed Edgar Renteria back in the day. So we will do our recap. Look at this nice beautiful box after it's all said and done. 1996 Upper Deck SP. It said look out for the red Hollowview Special FX insert cards. Well, we found one today on our mini series here. So boom. Look at that. Randy Johnson, that was our big one. Big special effects, one in every 75 packs there. That is pretty sweet. Bunch of the other Premier Prospects, bigger names, Bobby Abreu, Jermaine Dye, 2 Edgar Rentarias, and a Jason Schmidt. Darin Erstad, of course, being our #1 big one. This one they consider the big rookie card. So, of course, that is fun to pull. And look at that. Not only did we pull a red special effects die cut, but we did get our odds of 6 special effects base blue ones per box. And as far as the names, Cal Ripken, Sammy Sosa, we have Jim Edmonds, Roberto Alomar, Dante Bichette, and Tony Gwynn. So I mean, how can you go wrong with that? Love that. We did hit one of those Cal Ripken Jr. collections. This is pretty sweet. All Orioles cards, a bunch of different pictures of him. Pretty nice there. Bunch of the checklist, pretty sweet cards. Derek Jeter, 2 Ken Griffey Juniors. So let's do our marquee matchups tests here. Like I said, there will be 10 total of these left ones. We got 3 of them. 10 total of the right ones. We got 3 of them. So let's see how our odds are as far as getting any together. We have Hideo Nomo's card 2, Ray Ordonez 4, and Barry Bonds at 8. I'm guessing these are all the odd numbers, 15, 19, and 13. So it doesn't look like we're going to be able to put any together as they're far away in the set. But you can see that is what they would look like if you put the ones together that they're supposed to. So we've got Jeff Bagwell, Barry Bonds, Frank Thomas, Roger Clemens, also Hideo Nomo, and Ray Ordonez. I hope you guys enjoyed, because holy cow, did we get some awesome cards here. Love these holo views. I mean, that technology was super awesome at the time. Here's our big hit, big unit, emphasis on the big hit, Randy Johnson. For all you Seattle fans right there, that's a sweet card. Special effects, red die cut. I hope you guys enjoyed. Please like the video, all that good stuff. As always, keep collecting, care about the cards and each other. This has been Eric with the SP mini series video, and we'll catch you on the next one. See you guys later.